very high in return for more support for local test and trace, more funding for local enforcement, the offer of help from the armed services, and the job support scheme as announced by the Chancellor.
Liverpool, fuck then. Come down here. Come down here. You want to train? You come down here. Okay, number 354, Ducky. 354. First impressions to the Woburn. I was expecting a little lake, and I wanted the little ducks to come up like Tony Soprano and meet me in the morning. It's a little packed in, I find. Elvedon a little bit bigger, a lot more sort of more open.
If I wanted you killed, you'd already be dead. Candy to blow your mind. But who the hardest? Candy to blow your mind. Come on, y'all know. Candy to blow your mind. But who the hardest?
This week consists of sleeping, eating and training. There's nothing you can do about it.
I'm too raw. Now we letting fools know what time it is. I'm too raw.
Good morning, ladies and gents. We're off to Gaines Gym, which is saying about half hour. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Ain't nothing else to do. We are on posterior chain today, RDLs. I think it was 185 for 7 or 8 last week, but we are training partner Lus this week. No Reese, but I'm hoping the experience of a new gym increases the arousal levels, thus improving load on the bar for this RDL. A very good gym indeed. We are pretty much covered in terms of programming, which is good. There are two. I think there's World's Gym, which is quite close, but in terms of programming, we've got a lion leg curl, barbell RDL. We've got our machine load glute, which they've got here. Pullover machine, some Nautilus work, and chest supported T-bar row. So all good.
I'm too raw. Niggas all on my shit. I'm too raw.
What's Brightman got to say for himself? It's my birthday, 27 years old, 101 kilos, 180 centimetres, 5'11" and 3/4. Don't miss off the 3/4. I'm not really a birthday person. I'm more a Christmas person. I don't really get excited about birthdays, but this is a good one. Just gonna go grab a coffee. Gigi said that the new R6 does 4K 422 10-bit, and I haven't played around with it yet. So, are you buzzing to play with the 4K?
I can't wait.
Ah.
Good and bad, shaky and sad, beauty and the life. I take them all to the girl of spring.
How did you feel when you turned 27?
Good.
I had a wobble when I was
I
25.
feel like you feel wiser and like more with it. You like know what you want. It's a great age.
I want Warzone. That's what I'm really clucking for.
You're a week away.
Yeah. Look how wide that is. That is so wide. Oh my god. This is so wide. Penultimate day in the land of Nod. I'm off to Gaines Gym for the second session. Push, B and arms today. We've got the Cybex incline press that's usually programmed in, but we are BB-less, so it's just C today, and I'm not sure if they've got a Cybex incline, so we'll just have to see what they've got. So a question from Jordan. Mind explaining why do you take the electrolyte supplement fasted? I've been training fasted in the morning, still on the fence if I should take anything. Last minute 6, train at 7. So you've been taking on board that piece of information there. That's a good 13-hour window where we haven't had any nutrients on board. And we may be waking up with a slight electrolyte imbalance. Definitely waking up dehydrated. So the worst possible position to be in would be to go into the gym in that state. And this goes for those that that do train in a fed state as well. If you've had your pre-workout meal and you've gone into the gym and you think, I'm feeling slightly lethargic, a little bit tired, can't focus, can't get a pump on, and that may just be a simple task of rehydrating. So upon wake, I'll have my 750 to a litre of water. I'll have my scoop of electrolytes as well, and I'll sip on that throughout the half an hour to 40 minutes or so that I am answering a few emails, waking up. We want to be in a position, and I tell this to clients that are training fasted too, that when you are urinating before you go to the gym, you are urinating clear. Okay, so that is a sign, that's sort of a tick that we are in a nice hydrated state, ready to go into the gym. And then I'll take my pre-workout quite close to that training window, because the difference between being in a fed and fasted state, when you do have that intake of stimulants, it tends to hit a lot quicker and a lot harder. You know, when I used to have my pre-workout meal, or if I was training in the afternoon, for example, I'd have my pre-workout a little bit before, just because there may be the slight interruption between food in the gut and any stimulants that I'm taking on board. So that's just to answer your question. I would recommend, even if you don't want to take or potentially take the electrolytes, I've noticed a far bigger difference taking electrolytes pre, but just ensure that you are getting that good 750 to a litre of water in, and ensure that before you go to the gym, you are urinating clear. I'm going to go home now because I'm missing my coffee. Centre Parks is great, but here's coffee scene. You enjoy that footage, that 1080 120 frames per second. I tell you, I'm loving this new R6. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything to the color, and I'm not grade or touch up. This is just straight out the camera. It's beautiful. The 15 to 35mm lens is incredible. As you know, I used to shoot EOS R. Phenomenal camera. Not knocking this at all. Love it. Still use this in the gym, because if it takes a knock, it's not too much of a concern. Set it up on the tripod for my shots, upload to Instagram. But the R6 is very good. I think those that do want to upgrade, maybe using EOS R or AED, I'd get the R6. For the price of what the R5 is, I'd make an even bigger jump to the C70, which is what Gigi's getting next month. The cinematic camera, the smallest Canon cinematic camera. It's unbelievable. So the members site footage for in the gym, when me, Josh and Joe are training, will take a huge jump. At the moment, the 4K is stunning, what Gigi's shooting. And the feedback so far on the Level Up series is fantastic. So I appreciate everyone that has signed up to watch it. Wait for an even bigger level up when we do get the big camera. Package for me when I came back. Now, me with clothing brands, I get quite a lot on Instagram, both gym and non-gym related, that reach out, and I'm very picky. I'm very choosy with what I like to wear. But when a company comes along and I like the look of it, and I like the way that their Instagram's set up and the clothing itself, then I say, sure, look, send me some bits out. So Resolve sent some a package out. This is what I mean. Like, this is what I appreciate. Things like this, box in a box. Resolve. That's good. That's nice that my coffee's just completely obliterated the floor. Give me 2 seconds while I clean up this coffee mess. Oh well, have to make another coffee. it's going to leave a nasty stain. That's the thing with moving into a house of cream carpets. You've got to be oh so careful. Downstairs, I need to get a carpet cleaner out. Anyway, we on to Resolve. Don't spill the coffee this time. Nice box. Nice box. I can't remember what they said they're going to send me out. But as you know, I'm a big fan of the sort of quarter zips. Aiming for more casual wear. You know, just going out, a bit of blue water maybe. The restaurant that would allow for a quarter zip, you know. Maybe a Nando's. Thank you for shopping with us at Resolve Clothing. We hope you enjoy your purchase. Nice, again, good. Packaging is also too very nice. I think Josh Bridgman's got this similar sort of design. Are these biodegradable? Are they environmentally friendly? Beautiful. Nice packaging, nice logos, nice stamps. This is the t-shirt. Got quite a heavy cotton, almost like a what's the word? I've got a coat that's very similar to this. Probably can't see it, but there's a Resolve logo in the middle. Very nice. Perfect for the current season that we're in, winter. I tend to wear shorts and t-shirts sometimes in winter if it's like thick, if it's quite heavy. I've always been a very hot person. So that's the t-shirt. We have here the truce, nice. These large or XL large. This is the thing with me. An XL top and a large bottom. Nice stretchy fit these as well. Very nice stretchy fit. Similar to like the Hugo Boss tracksuits, quite nice as well. Nice little two-piece. Can bang the mallets on with that. And I think this is the zip, the 3/4 zip. Should really get some footage in these. I will do in the next scene. This is the 3/4 zip. Very nice. This is beautiful. Beautiful stuff, guys. Nice labelling. Zips are nice. Very tidy branding. I like a 3/4 zip, especially with a collar as well. Very nice. I appreciate it. Sunday sessions. I don't usually train Sundays, but this is our last week before deload. So today is push with the boys. I've got Monday off. Tuesday I'm filming the member site with Reese, so we got a posterior. Wednesday rest, back in with the boys Thursday, Friday, and then that'll be our 12-week training block done. So I'm going to try and really attack lifts this week, really try and push for strength increases, see how we feel on Tuesday for maybe a 200 key RDL, and see if we can get some nice figures on this side big shoulder press. Yeah, mine.
Yes. Good.
No.
Speed now, speed.
Hey!
It's moving, you know it's there now. Good, Tom. Come on.
Good.
No. Come on.
Find the range on this.
2 more.
Hey!
Move it. Yes.
Go!
4.
Fly up.
Go!
Come on now. Now we go. Good. Good. Make sure that depth's there. That's it. That's it. That's it. And again. Good, Tom. Control that eccentric. Control the eccentric. Good. Come on then.
Come on.
Come on. Here we go. The high back. Come on. Come on. Come on.
No!
Come on. Good.
This is the 3/4 zip that I was talking about. I like it. You know why I like it? Because of the sleeves on it. I always like when there's a little gap here for your watch, your bangle, your accessories. Tattoos. I've only got 2 tattoos. I want to get more. For some reason I want to get loads of hand tattoos. Anyway, I'll leave a link in the description box. Fantastic company. I like it. It's got a nice fleecy underlayer and this like cooled style top. I wanted to, as the title says as well, but I wanted to kind of expand a little bit from the gentleman's previous question and give my 2 cents on my potential benefits of training fasted. I love it. I really do. I love waking up in the morning, hydrating, having my pre-workout. That pre-workout hitting quite quickly, getting in the gym and then doing my thing. You know, there's always a slight fear factor when you do go into the gym and not have your pre-workout meal, because there's that, you know, am I going to lose strength here? And that isn't the case at all. You know, if you are clever about your nutritional intake and having slightly more carbohydrates before you go to bed, and essentially using that as fuel for the next session, there is no problem. I feel slightly more invigorated and alert and alive when I go into the gym in that fasted state, because there's not the potential for the food that I'm previously eating before my gym session, for that to have a slightly sort of lethargic effect isn't there. You know, sometimes when we have cereal, we can have this huge spike in insulin, it drops off a little bit, we get that tired feeling. I don't get that. So I'm a big fan of training fasted. Again, this is slightly anecdotal compared to actual scientific, but I always feel that when you are going into the gym in that fasted state and we can essentially improve our blood glucose, in the long run that's having more beneficial impacts on our body composition in the latter stages of a gaining phase. You know, I've seen that with myself, my clients too, but like I said, that's slightly more anecdotal than actual like scientific precise evidence. Time is a big one for me as well. You know, waking up in the morning, having my pre-workout, going to the gym, getting it done and dusted and being back by 11ish, that's a big chunk, that's a big taxing part of the day done. And I've got the rest of the day to work, to chill, to eat, and it doesn't affect my sleep. So because caffeine consumption is being consumed early on in the morning, I know the half-life may mean that there's a few tiny milligrams of caffeine in the system, but it's quite a long way away from my sleeping window, which is another fantastic benefit of training fasted. And appetite as well. You know, when we all get into those deeper stages of an off-season, when we're consuming 600-700 grams of carbohydrates, training fasted and really increasing that appetite when you're training is fantastic, because you can then have that post-workout and post-workout where you split your 2 high carbohydrate meals into 2. So you have your sort of slightly higher GI, slightly quicker acting, maybe higher sugar carbohydrates with your whey protein, easy to digest, and then you'll have that window of maybe 90 minutes, assess blood glucose, and then go for your post-workout meal. So just a few components of potential benefits of training fasting. I'm a big fan. I know I think Mr. Brightman, Joe Brightman's doing a video too, which will be interesting to hear his thoughts as a pro, as an IFBB pro bodybuilder too. But I'm going to leave it there. It's deload week for all of us this week. It's been quite a tough 12 weeks. It's actually been 15 weeks for me, because I had those 3 weeks in the Bromley facility. So I'm feeling pretty battered and bruised, so we are taking a complete week off. The next video on YouTube, we go through how to deload and just some tips on what to do with caffeine, what to do with nutrition, training for example. But yeah, any questions about this video, then head to the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you very soon. Thank you, guys. Much love.